Coach, you're coming to Valero Alamo Bowl, 11th ranked Utah, Texas Longhorns. What was your first thought when you found out you're going right down the road to the Valero Alamo Bowl?
Excitement, certainly. The fact that we've got an opportunity to play in our home state. I know it'll be very convenient for our fans, and then to play in such a great city as San Antonio. You know, I know our kids will have a blast when we get down here, but we've also got a job to do, and that's win a game. And we know how good the University of Utah has been playing this season, and you know what challenge that will present us.
You mentioned the convenience for your fans. How much of an impact do you anticipate your fan base having when it comes game time?
I hope a lot. I hope it's a definitive impact. I know it was 2 years ago when we played in the Texas Bowl in Houston. You know, really felt like a home game, and you know, I think we kind of expect it to be the same this year in San Antonio.
Utah runners-up in the Pac-12 championship. What's the biggest challenge when facing that team?
Well, they run the ball so well on offense, and then defensively they play very, very physical brand of defense, and they're going to crowd the line of scrimmage and you know, play man-to-man coverage and dare you to throw it on them. And so I think to match and hopefully exceed their physicality on both sides of the ball, and then you know, stop the run with our defense, and then be able to defeat man coverage with our offense.
You mentioned their physicality on defense, first in rushing defense in the nation, third in total defense. What does your offense need to do this week to prepare for them?
Well, I think, you know, it's a bit similar to last year in the Sugar Bowl when we played Georgia. I believe they were first in the country or top 5 in the country in rush defense. But we've got to be able to establish some kind of ground game for us to be successful. And then we've also got to have a really good day. You know, we've got the nation's leading receiver in Devin Duvernay. We should have Colin Johnson back at 100%. We feel like our receiving core is a strength of our team. So when running the football becomes very difficult, which I'm sure it will be, we've got to be able to then use our very talented quarterback and receivers to make some yards.
You made some significant staff changes recently, letting go defensive coordinator Todd Orlando, reassigning offensive coordinator Tim Beck. What's the immediate impact of those changes? I don't
think there's an immediate impact. I think our players are excited to learn something new. You know, anytime you make a change, there can be some trepidation, but also some excitement too. And we all know, especially defensively, that you can't have the statistics that we had defensively and expect to compete for championships. So I think the kids are really excited to see what's up next, and you know, they trust me, they trust the rest of the staff to make sure that we get these hires right.
You recently said that 7-5 is never going to be the standard of Texas football. How do you finish to the standard you want from your team?
You know, winning the game obviously is going to be important to us, but just having a great 3 weeks of preparation, I think will really help us in the future develop our young guys throughout the bowl preparation. And then you know, we've done pretty well in our history in bowl games, and hopefully we can continue that this month and in San Antonio and propel us with some momentum going into the offseason.
And lastly, the chance to finish strong with your seniors, give them another great ending to this season. How significant is that?
It's immeasurably significant. This senior class has meant so much to us as a staff. You know, these are guys that we did not recruit, that bought in to our way of doing things, and you know, have laid the foundation for years to come full of success. And so the best way to show our appreciation to those guys is to send them out with a win.
Well, we're excited to have you here in San Antonio.
Thank you.